I have been doing these workshop series for under the brand name of EcoChamp series, and I am the Eco Kaki. So I try to tell you how to be environmentally friendly, eco-friendly. So how you can contribute to nature, how you should segregate your waste, also treat your waste by composting or vermicomposting. Then, we also had 4 or 5 sessions on household cleaning products, which are chemical free, and also personal cleaning, products, personal care products like hand wash, body wash, shampoo, lipstick, eyeliner, and so on, deodorant, and so on and so forth. So last session, I think we also did on gardening. And this session, and maybe we need 2-3 more sessions on this. So today, basically, we are trying to tell you how to grow your own maybe fruit trees or some ornamentals or herbs. So you don't need huge space for that, and don't need to spend much money. So I will tell you things which
सरांचा एक क्लास करायला लागला त्याचा आवाजच येत नाही अजिबात.
प्लीज म्यूट
व्हॉल्यूम. म्हणजे मी ते व्हॉट्सअपवर आहे त्यांचं रजिस्टर केले आणि पण मी तिथे जाऊ शकत नाही. ती काय बोलायला लागली मला कळेना.
Can you please mute yourself?
Rachna, can you please mute?
Yes, I have done. Yes, I have done.
So today we are going to learn how to grow your own fruit trees from things which you may be throwing knowingly or unknowingly, and then you can plant them in any park or any garden in your surroundings if you don't have a huge piece of land, or you can grow them in big pots. So first product which we are going to do today is all of us eat this pineapple. So what do you do with the crown after you peel your pineapple and eat it? At least I was throwing it before. So today I will tell you how you can grow your own pineapple plants or trees, subsequently. So this is your pineapple. So I am going to just rotate the crown part, and I have been able to separate the crown part. So I have separated the crown part, and now we will make a plant from this, which normally everybody is throwing. So how you can do it? You have to basically remove 2 to 3 whorls of these leaves. So I am removing these 2-3 whorls. I hope you all can see. So I am removing 2-3 whorls of leaves from the crown part. And now I have done that. So you just need 1 bottle. So I use the old plastic bottles, but you can use any glass, any steel glass, and then put some water in this. So I am putting some water in this. I hope you can see. And then you have to just put the pineapple crown like this. So it's done. And within 10 to 15 days, you will have root formation. Because nowadays, if you have stagnant water, there may be breeding of mosquito larvae. So you can change your water every 2-3 days so that there is no breeding of mosquitoes. So I will now show you how it looks when the rooting is there. So can you see the roots?
Yes, Sumanji, we can see.
You can see? Okay, great. So you can see the roots. And I have done 5, 6. You know, it is 100% success. I made at different intervals whenever a pineapple was coming to my house. So you can see the another one. The roots, you can see.
Yes, Sumanji.
Just showing you difference because so that you know that it is 100% success. In both the cameras I am showing. All the pineapple crowns which I have put in water have rooted. You can see so long roots.
Yes, Sumanji, we can see.
Okay. Fantastic. And then, you know, I have also placed some of these in the park outside my house, which I will show you when I take you to a virtual tour of my garden. So like that, I have planted tens of pineapple plants in parks in DGA flats where I live. And it doesn't take much time and it doesn't cost anything. So something which you are just throwing the pineapple crown and water. That's all. This I have done in a steel glass. So in this also, there is rooting. So like that, you can grow these pineapple plants. In fact, this I was inspired because one day one of our co-facilitators, Captain, was showing how to cut pineapple. So he showed us that what we are wasting normally, that we can use in smoothie. So then I thought, okay, the idea came to me that can I do something from the crown? And then I started rooting and I got success. So I planted several of them and I thought I will share with you. So like this, you can grow pineapple trees.
Suman ji,
Yes. Ji.
there's a question: and how many days does it take for fruiting?
It takes 10 to 15 days to start rooting. And when about the roots are about 1 inch, you can transfer them to soil. So within 15 days, you have a pineapple plant ready.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And I showed you at least 6, 7. In fact, I have few more. So it is 100% success and you can't go wrong.
Oh, that's so nice. So we all will soon start growing pineapples in our
Yes.
houses.
Yes. At least it will purify the air and it looks so beautiful. It looks like almost like a palm tree. So, so this is the first thing which I wanted to show you. Then second thing I want to show you is how you can grow your own herbs. No, you can keep in, don't keep in direct sunlight, keep it in semi-shade kind of thing. Semi-shade, semi-sun. But even if you keep it inside, it will still happen. So then I will show you how you can grow some herbs on your own. So this is, I am going to show you mint. Mint I have kept in a glass of water and I have rooting.
Yes, we can see Suman ji. This is mint which you have put and then the roots have come out, is it?
Just any mint which you are getting from market. So you can grow like this. See,
Once you remove the leaves, you can put the mint leaf.
I will just show you how many leaves you should retain and how many you should remove.
And again, there's another question.
Yeah.
How much of space is needed between two plants?
I would say that, we should give space at least 6 feet.
6 feet?
For pineapple.
Okay, for pineapple.
Yeah, because it will become at least 2-3 feet finally when it's a mature tree. Right now,
which is the season? Any season?
No, any season I have been doing it for last several months. and I have planted them in soil in parks, and all of them are surviving. Yeah, I am just going to show you how to do with mint and how many days you need to keep. So I have cut some mint from my pot, and what you can do is remove the lower leaves. You can take about 6-inch piece. You can even do it with mint you get from the market or from farmers market, wherever, if you don't have a rooted plant. So like this, I have removed the lower leaves. So just 3-4 top leaves you can retain. And about
Sumanji, another question is there.
Yeah.
Will you also be talking about climate and soil condition to grow the plants and herbs and the season when they can grow?
See, today we are going to tell you how to grow some of these by cuttings. And another logical question would be, why cuttings? Why not, from seeds, or why don't you buy from nursery? Because nursery, when you go to buy, the plants are very expensive. And then, like I'm sure you would have known that whenever the plants are produced by sexual reproduction, means female and male coming together, like in humans. Same way, when plants are produced by sexual reproduction, then the progeny will not be same as parents. There will be meiosis happening, so there will be segregation happening. So the progeny will not be true to type, will not be like a parent. But when you try to cultivate them through vegetative propagation, means by cuttings, then they will be true to type. So if you have a high yielding plant, then your progeny will also be, your offspring will also be high yielding. Another advantage is, suppose, lemon fruits at the age of say 3 years. I'm just quoting a random figure. So your parent plant is already 3 years. So when I make a plant from that lemon tree by cuttings, my baby plant's biological life is in a way 3 years. So it will start fruiting quickly once it reaches a particular height. So that is another advantage. So this I have made now mint, and then I'm going to put some water in a plastic bottle. I am actually showing you in plastic bottles because that way you can use some of your, plastic bottles which are lying in your house. And just leave it like this. In another 10-12 days, you will have profuse rooting like I showed you in my mint.
Does the water need to be changed, Sumanji?
Better to change, because I told you that, otherwise mosquito will breed.
And she said avoid rotting also will not happen.
Rotting may happen, may not happen, but mosquito larvae will come, and then, NDMC fellows will come and also punish you. You are trying to do a good job by, growing plants which will purify air, which will take in carbon dioxide and give you oxygen and also give you food. But then if mosquitoes breed, then we will, create vectors for the diseases like chikungunya, dengue, malaria. So we need to change. We should change every 2-3 days. But within 10 days, you will have your plants with roots ready, so you can put them in soil. So then there is no problem of mosquitoes. So this you can also do from mint, which you get from your market. And I have also made some ornamentals rooting. Some plants, which when you go to buy, will cost you lots of money. So can you see this profuse rooting in coleus plant? Just kept in water. So you don't have to spend money to buy this.
Oh, good. So they're asking even plants like gooseberry, sapota, neem tree can be cut by cuttings, can grow with cuttings.
Neem tree I have never tried. Sapota I have never tried, but lemon, guava, mango, and orange, these can be grown. Sapota I haven't tried, but ideally it should be able to do. And in nurseries, they may be using rooting hormones, but I am doing it just in plain water, or I will show you certain substances which are easily available in your house. So this is another coleus which I have rooted, another one which I have rooted. So you can root and then, you can give to your friends. So it just costs a branch.
Just soaking it
And
in water and the roots have come out, Suman, isn't it?
yes, it is plain water.
Just
Even
show
no-
it again to all of them. It's so
Yes.
wonderful. And this can be put in the in the soil.
It can
and
be
it
put in the pot now, and it can be gifted to your friends, family, without any money. And it will also do a good job environmentally because it will.
Okay. And what is the name of these plants? Can you repeat it once more?
This is coleus. This is an ornamental plant. Coleus.
Ornamental plant.
Yes. Because I thought, if you want to bind the audience, then you need not only do this. And another plant which I have kept for rooting has started rooting, which is the Polka Dot Plant. You can see leaves with small dots, and the rooting has started. Then you see very tiny roots.
Yes, you can see it, Sumanji.
Yeah.
See tiny ones.
Trying to take it close to the laptop. So
Yes,
you can see the tiny roots.
Yes.
So just by putting a branch, and most of the plants you will be able to do. I will also show you how to do rose or lemon or.
There's one more question. Are these ornamental plants from cuttings? They
Yes,
are from cuttings.
I have done from cuttings. And you just take about 6-inch piece, and remove the fewer lower leaves and then put them in water and you can do it.
So wonderful, isn't it?
Yes. And another thing I wanted to tell you was that, and all these, this is Gudhal, China rose, another variety of coleus. So all these I have kept, and I hope you can see small white dots.
Raise it a little more up, Suman, and now you can see.
Can you see small white dots?
Yes.
So these are the initiation of roots. So I just kept them, just to show you that it is almost possible to do most of the plants like this. So this is that China rose and this is another coleus.
All these are ornamental.
Yes, and this is in water. And what I showed you, mint, you can do all herbs. You can do basil, you can do rosemary, you can do thyme. In fact, because, we stay alone, so we keep going out. And when we go out, sometimes, the maid overwaters or underwater. So some of these herbs have died. So I could not show you other herbs. But all herbs you can grow like this. Just take a cutting 6 inches. Keep the top apex 3-4 sets of leaves. Remove the lower leaves, put it in water, and within 10-12 days, you will have rooting.
Okay.
I have tried basil, I have tried rosemary earlier. So it is possible to do it almost universally.
So there's another question. How do you grow lime from seeds?
Lime from seeds, you can just grow, you have a potting mix. Potting mix means you have soil, compost. I normally put in my potting mix also neem khali and some turmeric so that it also does natural pest control. And you can also put a little bit of sand so that, you will have some water drainage properly in your potting mix. And have a hole in your pot and put the seed in the pot and cover it with at least 2 to 3 millimeters of soil. And then when the seed germinates, when it is about 6 inches, 6 to 8 inches, remove to a bigger pot. So seed cultivation is similar for all seeds. No change. So today we are doing by cutting so that you have the advantage because the plants will be, baby plants will be true to type. They will be quicker and, they will start yielding quicker.
Okay. So there's one more question, Sumanji.
Yes.
They said that basil is also possible like this with cutting. It's
Yes.
very delicate.
No, basil I have done. Basil I have done. Basil is possible. Even mint is delicate, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Plants actually.
And coriander, they're asking about coriander. How
Coriander you will grow by seeds. Coriander you have to split your seeds into two because it's a dicot seed. So if you don't split it into two, germination will be low. So you may not get good results. So coriander you can, I mean, roll with a rolling pin or with any pestle mortar. Just see that you don't break the seeds. Just split them into two.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing. I didn't know only. I was wondering why my coriander doesn't grow when I sow it.
You just put it in a paper or in a cloth
And
and roll the rolling pin lightly over it. If there is time in the class later on, I can show you. And then the seeds will split into two, and then sprinkle those seeds on the soil. In fact, even on water, if you put it in a chalni sieve and put water bowl beneath it, the roots will go down and the coriander will be there in the chalni. So you can grow it, and within 1 month, your coriander should be ready to harvest.
there's one more question, two questions, Sumanji. One is that can you repeat what you put in the soil? You said about turmeric, and the other one is how
Neem
about
khali.
root
Neem
vegetables like
Neem. We put neem khali.
neem khali.
Soil, compost, turmeric, neem khali, so that there will be no pests in your, and you can put some sand.
Okay.
Sand. And of course, you need some drainage in your pots, drainage hole. So I have put in chat box.
Okay. And this neem khali proportion, please.
Neem khali, if you have 10-inch pot, you put one teaspoon. Neem khali, not phali.
Neem khali.
Khali. You can get it from any nursery shop. It comes in 100 rupees for about 1 kg, and I think it lasts me at least for few years, because you put very little. Only when you are growing new plants, new pots, then only you need to add. Yes, you can use compost made at home. In fact, I only use compost made at home. So then I will tell you some of the rooting agents, like people use rooting hormones. Rooting hormones are indole acetic acid, indole butyric acid, but we don't. I am propagating chemical free. So my plants are organic in that sense, because my soil does not have any compost, chemical fertilizer, NPK. I only have biological compost, which is created from my own kitchen waste. So that's why I'm not using any hormones or any pesticides or any chemical fertilizers or even weedicides and other things. So everything is natural. So some of the natural agents which are available in all our kitchens is turmeric powder. In fact, turmeric powder is not a rooting agent as such, but since it has antiseptic properties, so it's basically wound healing. So whenever you cut any plant, there is some wound. So if you apply turmeric paste at the cut point, it helps it to heal, and then you will get rooting. Another very good rooting agent is dalchini powder, cinnamon powder. So just ground 2-3 cinnamon sticks, and you have cinnamon powder, and then you can make a paste and you can use it. Another very good rooting promoting agent is aloe vera. And of course, our own banana, potato, and tomato. So you can use all of these to promote rooting in cuttings, and you can be assured of getting it. So I will also show you.
And there was like people wanted to know about that neem khali which you are talking about. There's a picture that she's from London, and she said, I won't know.
Right now, I have not taken it out, so maybe in the next class I will.
Yes, Nina. Next class we will show you. And even there's a question about composting. We'll definitely do another
We have
class.
already done a class, so you can look up the YouTube video. So these are some of the rose cuttings which I kept about 3 weeks ago, and some of them leaves have already started coming. So they have established. So I will show you how you can do it. So I have taken some rose cuttings from my park. Take about 6-inch piece. And try to cut the lower portion which you are going to put in the soil at 45-degree angle. It's a bit hard, so difficult to cut. So I have made a slanting cut.
There was another question, Sumanji. How do you use potato, tomato, banana as rooting agents?
Yeah, I'm just showing you.
So you.
Normally, we take questions at the end so that people have time to, so most of the things we might cover in the text anyway. So now I have made this cutting and made this 45 degrees angle. And I am just taking the paper napkin. I'm just wetting it. And cover the and put it in the soil, in the pot.
Sumanji, there's a request from participant Balakrishna asking you to draw the curtain behind you so that there's less glare.
Okay. So I have just put tissue paper or paper napkin .
Sumanji, can you show under your top camera what you're doing? Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So I have just put tissue paper around the lower portion and put it in the soil in the pot. And this will help rooting. Another method I am going to show you is, after making this slanting cut with the cutter, just make some paste of turmeric. So I have applied turmeric paste here. And then, you just put it in the pot. That's it. In another, I am going to put this cinnamon paste. So cinnamon paste I have applied and I am putting in the pot. So you can also put it like this in the tomato. Just make a hole in the tomato.
Sumanji, the participants are not able to see. Yes, or can you put your laptop screen down?
I'm showing in both actually.
Okay.
So I have just made a hole in the tomato and put the cutting.
And how long you leave it like that, Sumanji?
See, depends. Hardy fruit trees like mango, guava, lemon, it might take about 45 days to 75 days. But the normal things, it will happen in, rose it happened in 3 weeks. So between 30 to 75 days, 1 month to 2.5 months. So I also have this lemon cutting. So you can remove the normal principle is that you take about at least 3 millimeter thick and remove all the leaves. And then apply this paste. And this tomato ultimately I am going to put in the pot.
So even if it rots, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it will ultimately rot, but it will give ready nutrition to the plant. Like, when our babies are small, we give them breast milk. Why we give them breast milk? Because breast milk has colostrum, breast milk has all the antibodies from mother. And it's ready, available nutrition to the babies. Because they can't, then their digestion system is poor and they can't chew and they can't. Same way when we are dealing with plants, baby plants, they are delicate. That's why maybe some of you might have suffered this transplantation shock problem also. People bring plants from nursery, but when they transplant into their own pots, the plants don't survive. And then, we blame that, they don't give rooted plants, they just give cuttings. Sometimes they do cheating also. But the principle is that you let the plant acclimatize in your environment. And then after a few days only transfer. Then it will be good for the plant. So like that, you can put it in the banana. Now I have put it in the banana. And this banana, I am going to put it in the soil in a bigger pot.
When do you put it in the pot? How long you must take?
Simultaneously. See, in the class, we don't have so much time. So I'm just giving you ideas. Simultaneously, after you have made this, put it in a bigger pot and let the tomato be buried in the soil.
Okay, so that's what was the doubt. Everybody asked, when would we put the tomato?
Buried. Same way, let the banana be buried in the soil.
So just like how you put that tissue paper and put it into the soil with turmeric, this also immediately you bury it into the soil.
Immediately you put it in soil. That's why I showed you 2, 3. But everything, if you start showing, then you can't do in 1 hour. So that's why I'm just giving you that you can use turmeric powder, you can use cinnamon powder. Then you can also use aloe vera. If you have aloe vera, cut a leaf like this. And you can, instead of putting it in tomato, for example, you can put it in the aloe vera. Some people even put it on the aloe vera live plant so that, it is not cut. So it's getting nutrition. So I have put it in this and then, you can cut it and put it in the soil. So you can put it in the soil. I need to bury it a bit deep. So I'm just showing you. So like you do gardening, like the way you put your plants deep into the soil, same way you are supposed to do with these cuttings, at least 2 inches deep. So that is the general principle. And I showed you some of these.
They said that, lovely madam, you're brilliant.
I am also going to show you how you can grow beetle vine. Beetle vine is your palm, because at least the Sharanites are always in need of greens for their smoothie. So I have this beetle vine plant, which is a climber, almost like money plant, pothos. So normally what you do for cultivating money plant, you just cut a cutting and put it in the soil and it will survive. It's a very easy plant to grow. Same is possible with pothos, with beetle vine, which is pan. But if you are a beginner to gardening, then don't cut your cutting. Let it be attached. Let the baby plant be attached to the mother plant. So what you can do, just bury one twig in the soil while it is still attached. So baby and mother have not been detached from each other. And once it roots properly, after some days, you can do this. So and you can also do it in an adjacent pot. If you keep two pots, bury this twig in another pot. And then they will be rooting, and then you can cut the ties between the mother and the baby plant. So that way you will have baby plants and you can cultivate your own. So you don't need to buy from market. So I showed you that, I have these cuttings which I made. Even the rose cuttings which I made have flat with tissue paper. So maybe I will remove one and show you. So you can see that there are lots of leaves already. Normally we should not remove it like this midway, but I just did it to show it to you. Another possibility is to grow plants from their leaves.
And 1 minute, Sumanji, one question regarding beetle plant. How do you grow it? The beetle plant from the leaf?
Beetle vine plant you can grow by cutting.
And then what is the shade or direct sunlight it needs?
I am keeping in my courtyard, which is like sun for about at least 4 to 6 hours in winters. And in summers, maybe 8 hours. So it's surviving well, thriving well. In Delhi summer is quite harsh, but it's surviving well. So if you want to grow plants from leaves, you have to pluck leaves in a manner that the petiole is not destroyed. So in each leaf, you can see that there is a portion of petiole. So from the petiole, you can get rooting. Even crotons you can root. This guava you can root. So I have just taken some river sand from the construction places, wherever. So you can just, if you want to be sure, you can also dip the thing in aloe vera. So you can do like this, just take the leaf inside and within 60 to 75 days, you can have rooting. So I'm just putting some aloe vera gel on the petiole and then just putting. And you will have 100% rooting. So you can create as many plants as you need. And just put some water. And I also wanted to show you one thing, like even we live alone. So we have this problem when we go out, who takes care of our plants. So I was just putting these leaves in aloe vera leaf and then putting it in river sand. So
you can show it from your top view camera, then people can see it.
No, it is on
Ah.
the camera only.
Yes, yes. I mean, you just keep it there, move it a little more towards your side, then people can see it, and we will spotlight you.
So I was just putting this leaf, guava leaves in aloe vera leaf to get the aloe vera gel, and then putting it in river sand. That's all. And I just sprinkle some water. So each leaf will germinate and you will have a rooted plant from all of them. So I was saying that since we stay alone, we have this difficulty of who looks after our plants in our absence. So you can make these self-watering plants. So basically, I have cut the bottle into two and put any wick, any nada which you put in your clothes, or any old hosiery pant piece, So I have just put this and water in the lower portion, and then I'm growing lettuce. So I have tons of this, which I will be showing you in my garden. So like that, you need not, worry about what will happen to your plant in your absence. So that is what I wanted to cover for today. There are other things which also can be done, like you can do air layering, if you want to grow plants from mango or guava or lemon, then you can do that. So if people want, I can introduce that concept, but you should try simpler things, and maybe next time we will show you that. And then I will also show you my garden now. If there are few questions, we can take now or after the trip, after the tour, how people want. Lettuce you grow by seeds. In fact, you can regrow lettuce by cuttings. I also plan to show that. I forgot. Good that this question came. So lettuce, celery, and beetroot and carrots you can regrow. So what I have done, beetroot tip, I just put in water and you have these leaves. So after they grow a bit, you can put them in a pot. You can put them in a pot and then you can enjoy the greens, fresh greens. Because this one is having that magenta color, anthocyanin pigment. So this is very good. So we like to have rainbow, like we have rainbow salad, same way we have rainbow kind of leaves, green cholai, red cholai, beetroot leaves, and mint and coriander for the flavors, and sometimes also ajwain leaves. So that way you can have different tastes and flavors in your smoothie. So you can regrow carrots like this, you can regrow beetroot, you can regrow lettuce, and also regrow celery. So Jashi, how long?
There's two questions, then maybe we can go to see your garden. One is how long pineapple take to fruit?
I have only put a few months ago, and I am not sure whether it will fruit in climate of Delhi, to be honest, because normally, it grows in northeast region like Shillong and other places. But at least it is purifying air and it is aesthetically so pleasing, visually, so nice. So even if it doesn't fruit, I don't mind because I am not spending any money for it. I'm just using the crown of pineapple, which was going waste anyway. So I can't say about fruiting whether it will. Carrot you can cut about 1 inch from top, and then put it in water or put it in soil, and leaves will come. Even spring onions you can raise like that. So many other things can be grown.
This lemon is through cutting or seed, both ways you can grow?
See, if you, I told you, if you grow from seeds, the plants, the progeny or offspring or the baby plant may not be true to type, may not be like parent, because there is segregation happening at meiosis level. Same way, like our children don't resemble sometimes, the parents. So same way that problem will be there in plants. So people prefer to grow lemon or mango or these fruit trees, high yielding, disease resistant varieties by cuttings. That's why I showed you. You can expedite rooting in your cuttings by using some of these root promoting agents.
So cutting is always better, isn't it? That's what.
Yeah, cutting is better in the sense that then you know that if I have
The
taken
plant is there on.
plant is hardy and yield is good.
So probably we can go through your garden now. We are all eager to see your garden, Sumanji, because there's not any questions also.
Which one is this? So can you, or I will take this camera, top view camera.
Where do you get lemon cutting? Is it available in the nursery, Sumanji?
No, I just take it from neighborhood. I
Oh,
have it
neighborhood.
at my own house.
Yeah, probably you can make your own lemon cutting also from the
Yes.
mother tree, isn't it?
Yes, from your own cuttings only. Audio on the Can you allow me to use audio in my reverse? Okay.
Audio.
Audio.
Huh?
Now we can see your garden, Sumanji. You can also explain as you're going around your garden, so we can hear you.
Sumanji, you are on mute, I guess.
Yes, unmute yourself, Sumanji, so that we can hear you while you're going around your garden. So we can see all the plants of Sumanji. They're all growing so beautifully with her love, isn't it? And so well they are maintained. We can't hear her, so once the visit is over, probably we can ask her questions. Right now, we'll enjoy watching her garden. I think these are all the ornamental plants, no, Rachna?
Yes, Jayashri, it looks like because it's beautiful.
I think for the Delhi weather, it's growing so well, plants.
Yeah, green.
Got
Yeah.
so many of them.
Oh, I think we lost her.
Oh, we lost her? I think there's not proper
Yeah, no
network.
network, I think, yeah, because she was trying to go out. Slow.
Sindhu, we'll get back to you. What is the other name for pickle plant? We should ask Sumanji only. Our eco kaki.
Yes.
They're all so green and nice, na, Rachna?
It's all greenery is around her house.
I know, it's so
Yeah,
wonderful.
in Delhi. Staying in a city like Delhi
And then
and
to
having
have
got
so
cities.
much.
Yeah.
True. Yes, Frida, there are recordings of this earlier sessions. You can go on SHARAN website, our YouTube, and you can check on that. You'll get to see all of them. I think that's a compost.
Yes. And I think She's showing her, because I think
she's talking or what, we don't know.
yeah, she's talking,
Sorry,
but
friends, we can't hear Suman.
yeah.
Yes, we'll share it's sharan-india.org. Rachna, you can type
Yes,
the website. I think that is Ajwain Plant, which is
yes.
showing. She's got some flowering plants too.
This is called Sadabahar, I guess.
And it grows so fast, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Ajwain plant also the same way, Nina. You get a small plant and you grow. Ajwain plants grow very fast and it doesn't need much maintenance and all that.
Even I also have a Ajwain plant.
Yes, and
And
it's
I
nice
use
to
the leaves for my smoothies.
and you can chew on it. It's got that real that spiciness in your mouth. Simple. Sumanji has got a lot of ornamental and pan, everything. She's got a lot of greens.
Okay, so those of you who are asking for YouTube, I'll type on YouTube. If you search for SHARAN India, it's our YouTube channel. You will find all the recordings of previous recordings also, and even now also it has been streamed live on YouTube. So you will find all our this series of Eco Kaki, Eco Cham by Eco Kaki on YouTube.
Yes, you get to see all of them and it is all there. Yes, Shivani, healthy it looks, especially in Delhi where the weather is so hot.
She had so many flowers. I mean,
Yeah, I
plants.
wonder how Sumanji, we must ask Sumanji how she stay. I think she spends a lot of time in the garden. You can see that passion,
Yes, yes.
love for the plants and grows so beautifully.
Yeah. So lovely garden staying in an, apartment and in a city.
Maybe Sumanji can talk. Maybe she's talking and we're not hearing her.
I think she is not connected with audio.
She's not. I think her other line is connected with audio. Really sorry, friends. We'll ask her to talk, share her whatever she talked again when she comes online from the other camera.
Yeah. And this seems to be outside her house.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Sumanji's got a nice little compound around the house in Delhi.
She's doing a good work. She is around her house also. She's planting and all greeneries around her house.
Sumanji now is going to Kokarna for a 10-day retreat where she's going to teach all this. She'll have live sessions for the participants who'll be attending the session.
Yeah.
Having this retreat coming up from October 1st to October 10th, where it's an advanced session where for people who are already following plant-based lifestyle to understand it more and use it even in other space like developing your own garden.
Machine.
There she's come up. Hey Suman,
Yeah.
Sumanji, when you went around the garden, I don't know whether you shared and you talked, we didn't hear anything. So I'm sure our participants would love to hear something about your garden.
Oh, I was telling the names of all plants.
We didn't hear you and we kept talking and you didn't hear us also because you had not connected audio from
But
this.
I joined audio.
So we didn't hear you, but we added.
Should I try again? You want me to
Try looking at your garden, but we didn't hear you at all.
You want me to try again?
Probably you can share what you share.
I was just showing you.
We saw all your plants.
Okay.
People said it's so green, even
Yeah,
in Delhi, in a
green,
place
and
like
I like
Delhi.
to have different color platter, like lots of protons and tholias and syngoniums, different shades, so that it's not boring. It's not monochrome. It is several colors. So now can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you so well.
Oh, okay. So these are my.
And can you go a little slow on your tour, Sumanji? We can then look at all the plants properly.
This is
And somebody is asking which part of Delhi you're staying, Sumanji.
Alaknanda, Kalkaji area.
Alkaj.
So this is my syngonium. This is that Ajwain plant, which we brought from Pune that we went. These are portulicas. This is again syngonium. This is red variety of syngonium. And this is lettuce, self-watering. So I have made several of them. So that every day we can harvest one bottle. And I have made some of these smaller plants for gifts, ferns, pothos, syngonium, different shades, white, neon, red. Again, pothos, different varieties, syngonium, different varieties, jade. So these are all ready to go to somebody. Whosoever is interested, let me know. Then we have pots outside. We have folias, we have cactus, we have spider lily, and again folias.
I think we again lost her.
We again lost her.
It's her. I think outside her house, her network is slow, so she is not able to show us.
These
Yeah.
are that
We can show this.
syngonium. This is a bonsai. In fact, I don't like bonsais. I don't like to make bonsai in different college meetings. So these are different varieties of syngonium. So what I'm trying to that within 10-20 plants. And then this is my beetle vine. And this is allspice plant. Every day I put one or two leaves. And these are a few ferns which I have propagated to my friends and family.
Again, we can't hear her. Can you hear her?
No.
Yes.
Can't hear
It's
her.
her connection, I think, because outside this is looking so pretty.
I know
Red
the
one.
red flowers, so beautiful. So at least now we got to see more and understand.
Yes, yes. Sumanji, can you hear us?
No, I think now she cannot hear us also.
Yeah, I think it's some connection problems outside her house.
Ah.
But anyway, she has a
Anyway, now it's told us.
father.
many-
Yeah. She has planted all around her house.
Yes, and she's even planted a little bit outside also.
Outside also. Yes. Pranita, recording will be shared to the email with which you have registered a day or two.
Shows Sumanji's love for plants. The more you love anything, it grows so beautifully.
Yes.
Plants can hear, understand, and connect when we connect with them.
Sumanji is again trying us because we could not hear it for the first time. She's again trying to show us, but this time also, unfortunately.
We could hear a little bit.
Can you unmute yourself? Yeah, they are showing the laptop. Okay, Sumanji is back.
So you could not hear even this time?
No, we
This
could hear a
time-
little bit, Suman, and towards the end we lost you, but we saw your
When
plants.
we went outside, the Wi-Fi connection
Ah.
becomes weak.
So
That's
people are saying immense artwork and such a beautiful garden you have, so green it looks, and you are so passionate with your garden and the love you are showing for your plants.
Thank you. I was trying to tell you the names of plants which I have and how I have mixed different colors.
But towards the end we lost you. When you were-
I have different crotons, calatheas, syngoniums in different shades so that, you don't have monochrome. So you have different kinds of colors so that it's
I
not.
think as a botanist you are so good at it, Sumanji.
Yes.
You are known as Eco-Kaki of Sharan.
Sorry that you could not hear. I thought.
Towards the end we lost you, but we could see it very well.
In fact,
So-
we tried to make a hotspot from another phone from my husband where he has Reliance number, but somehow I could not join audio in that. Some technical glitch.
So we have Darshana telling very informative session. Yes, surely. Like, our Suman Eco-Kaki is telling us how to grow plants chemical free, toxin free, cruelty free, and so affordable. Like, do it yourself in your
Yes.
house and taking care of them. It is indeed a lot of information you shared, Suman, today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you, Rachna, and also thank you to Ram. I mean, sorry, this time we had some technical glitch because our host who was supposed to be, which is Ram, had some electricity problems. So he could not get Wi-Fi connection. Of course, he later on joined, but Jayashree pitched in and helped us with. But we could not share these slides before the event. So thank you, and thank you, Jayashree, and thank you, Rachna, for always supporting.
Thank
And
you.
of course, thanks to Reena and thanks to Nandita and Akash and Sarla and Meena and everybody at the back end.
The back end, yes. And
Okay, Sumanji.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a request from Nina. She is asking, create a video on these plants and upload. You have one of the most amazing gardens. You can do that.
But I can create a video, but uploading that, my bandwidth का problem आता है.
Yeah, yeah.
probably you can make a very small one.
It will be a very big, huge file. So, in fact, I've just created this. It's outside, so everybody who passes through the passage enjoys. So people stop in and say that, oh, you have wonderful.
Oh.
And so my children used to say that. People may not come inside, but they enjoy the plants.
Yes, even looking at it, it's so beautiful that you spend a few minutes walking by looking at a lovely garden. It really.
And in a very small space. So we don't have any space. And we have created it outside. Sometimes, you bring a very, once I brought Anthurium from Kerala. And next day somebody just scooped it out and took. So it happens like pineapple tree plant which I had planted was there till yesterday when I was making this video for Instagram, and today it's not there. So people do take it, but it's all right.
So people can follow you on Instagram also, na, Sumanji?
Yes, yes.
And you can look out for hacks, how to grow your own greens, fruits, by cuttings and much more. So you
Yes.
can follow Eco Kaki in Instagram too.
Yes.
Yes, Sumanji's got a. And anything else we have to cover, Sumanji, before we end our session today?
We covered.
Anybody has got any questions, you can
You want
unmute.
to share the website and show them what are the forthcoming events?
Yes. Um, 1 minute, give me a minute.
Okay, Sumanji. So we have a question from Upasna. She's asking that her pumpkin and loki fruits on her terrace, on her terrace garden are rotting.
Rotting.
Yeah. And I have not added any chemical or uses. Please advise what to do.
See, there can be, I mean, some normal problem people are having in Loki and Torai and these cucurbits is that since we are not having many bees to pollinate and the male and female flowers are different, so sometimes they don't get fruiting. And another major problem which people face is they get but 2 to 3 inches fruit becomes and then it abscisses, drops. And rotting, she's saying. I mean, rotting without seeing, I can't say that whether it's a disease, because there may be fruit rot disease in that plant. So, difficult to say without looking at the plant. What is the problem? Normally, I would general advice is that always put one small, some turmeric powder and 1 spoon moon khali in your potting mix, so that you will have less pest problem.
Can you repeat it, Sumanji? Moonfali and?
Neem khali and turmeric, haldi powder.
Haldi.
Whenever you are making potting mix these two, so you will have less pest problem. At least I have never put any, even homemade pesticides. I mean, people were asking. So I was thinking to have a session on pesticides made from maybe, garlic or onions or haldi or neem oil or so that is in the mind. So maybe we will do one session on that. Even the dishwash diluted sprays can take care of a few pests. So we will maybe do a session on pest treatment also. Yeah, you can sprinkle a little haldi around the plant to take care of ants.
Yes. So we'll, I think we can end the session, Sumanji. Before that, I'll just share the slides.
Yes, you can just tell them what are the forthcoming events.
Yes, can you see?
No.
Now? Yes.
Yes. Now
Go to the SHARAN website, you have all the programs put up. So we do have a diabetes online program, then we have counseling, we have a COVID desk, and we get recordings also of some of our past events, which are very good, like the menopause project and finger food. And then the third 3-day raw challenge is starting on 11th. I think it started today. And then you have Andeka Funda, wonderful session for you all to attend. And we have an air program, which is again understanding about how a plant-based food helps you. So these are all the programs in the month of September. Then Impossible Sweets, a wonderful program to attend. It is Diwali time, so you learn to make a whole plant-based food without any of those ghee and butter and things like that. And then we have a 3 days hand-on cooking mela, which is wonderful workshop to attend in Bangalore. And whoever is interested can register, where you will really learn how to make and eat that kind of food and taste it also. Then we have our festive snacks again with Diwali and Dashra coming. And we have a yoga session. We also have yoga, like it's as is a holistic thing. So we have a whole lot of programs, and this yoga is for reversing whatever is the issue. You have issues of hernia and things like that, we have a wonderful yoga teacher who's going to teach you. And we have a 6 weeks master class, of defeating diabetes. And so these are the programs which you can attend. And of course, we have on October 1st, we have our retreat happening in Kokarna, where of course Sumanji will be there teaching everybody how to grow plants and even make a compost and things like that. It's a live session, so anybody interested can still register for that program, which is going to start. And otherwise we have online cooking, coaching, and then even consultation where you can go and register. And we have Sumanji's program every month. So
once every month. Once, actually, normally we have second Sunday, but in October we will not be able to have a class because I am going for that advanced retreat of Sharan for 10 days from 1st to maybe 10th or 11th. So maybe in November but we need some time to prep for the class. Like this class, I have made all these cuttings and tried to root them. So it takes about minimum 3-4 months, and you can't 3-4 weeks, and you can't show cuttings of mango or cuttings of guava, which will take about 2.5 months. So, but yes, people who are willing to reduce chemical consumption, and why you should reduce chemical consumption is because you have chemicals in your food, you have chemicals on your body through all these personal care products like shampoo, toothpaste, face wash, body wash, sunscreen, deodorant, and a plethora of chemical laced compounds which you are using. And then in household products like you have floor cleaner, you have appliance cleaner, you have toilet cleaner, you have dishwash, you have laundry reagents, like that. We are surrounded by chemicals everywhere, and these chemicals are endocrine disruptors, and we have so many health issues, right from infertility, which we never heard maybe 30 years ago. So now this is spreading, and we have so many hormonal issues like diabetes, PCOD, PCOS. Even men have this sperm motility issues, and all kinds of hormonal problems are coming. So where are they coming from? So if you ever want to go chemical free, just by taking organic food, you will not be chemical free. So you have to reduce chemicals in personal care products as well as household products. So we will be teaching you all this in Sharan Retreat and much more. Also how to grow microgreens, and of course detox and juice fasting and feasting, and why to go raw. I really cannot tell you what all is to be covered.
Yes, there's a lot of it covered, and it's a real fun session.
And it will be lots of do-it-yourself activities, and you will get to try all these yummy, delicious, awesome food, which Madhura and Vandana make. So my mouth is watering. So if yours is, please do join us.
Yes, still there's
Still
time.
there is time. Still there is time.
Yes. So
thank you to everybody, to all the participants for sparing their valuable time and being with us. And I hope that at least few of you will try to do simpler things like, putting these cuttings in water and then rooting. And then once you get the hang of it and get the taste and pleasure of, when a baby plant is made, and you can give to your friends and family and be very popular. So
yes, and please share it with us also on our
yes.
website, on our Facebook or Instagram, so that we also feel really happy about it.
Yes.
Share your experiences. Okay, so see you all today. Thank you all for being with us this morning and attending this wonderful session. See you all next month.